Welcome back with a new math tutorial. In this video we are talking about writing a linear equation. At the first, what is the meaning of linear equation? Linear equation is the equation of the first degree which is represented graphically by a straight line. As we explained before, we have two different forms to write the linear equation. The first form defined by the slope-intercept. We can write the slope-intercept in the form of y equals to mx plus b, where m is the slope and b defined by the y-intercept. The y-intercept is the value of y when x equals 0. And we can find the y-intercept from the graph where the line intersects with the y-axis. After that, we said we have another form defined by ax plus by is equals to c. And this form defined by the standard form. There is some condition for the standard form. Number 1, a must be more than or equal to 0. A, b, and c must be integer. The greatest common factor between a, b, and c is equals to 1. The third form to write the linear equation defined by the point-slope form. Suppose that we have a line passing through the point x1, y1, with a slope equals to m. If we need to write the equation in slope-intercept form, will be equal to y minus y1 equals m multiplied by x minus x1. And that is the main equation of our lesson today. This equation defined by the point-slope form. In this problem, we need to write the equation of a line which is passing through the point and with a given slope in point slope and slope intercept form. Now the first part. As we said before, for any point defined by x1, y1, and the slope is equals to m, the point slope form defined by y minus y1 equals to m multiplied by x minus x1. Just by using substitution. And instead of y1, I'll just replace it with 3. And instead of m, we'll just replace it with 4. And instead of x1, we'll replace it with negative 2. But once we have minus negative 2, it will be plus 2. So that will be the equation in point-slope form. Now if we need to write the equation in slope-intercept form. The slope-intercept form defined by y equals to mx plus b. Now we have m which equals to 4. The missing is b. As we said before, we can use the formula b equals to y minus mx to find the y-intercept. Now just by using substitution. So b will be equal y which equals to 3 minus m which equals to 4 multiplied by x which equals to negative 2. Then b equals 4 times negative 2 equals to negative 8. 3 minus negative 8, it will be equals to positive 11. So that would be the value of b. Now we can write the equation y equals to mx plus b. As it's given from the equation, the slope is equal to 4. Just replace m with 4. And the y-intercept is equals to 11. Just replace b with 11. And that will be the equation in slope-intercept form. In this problem, we need to write the equation in point-slope form and slope-intercept form. Number 1. For any point, we can define it as x1, y1, and the slope defined by m. If you need to write the equation in point-slope form, just we have y minus y1 equals m multiplied by x minus x1. Just by using substitution. As we know that y1 is equals to, the slope is equal to negative 1 over 2. Just replace m with negative 1 over 2. X is equals to negative 1. So minus negative 1 will be plus 1. And that will be the equation in point-slope form. To write the equation in slope-intercept form, we have y equals mx plus b. The missing is to find b. So b is equals y minus mx. Y is equals to minus m which equals to negative 1 over 2 multiplied by x which equals to negative 1. So negative 1 over 2 multiplied by negative 1 equals to 1 over 2. 2 minus 1 over 2, it means b equals to 3 over 2. Now we have the value of b and we have the value of the slope. So to write the equation now, just replace m with the slope which equals to negative 1 over 2 and b which is the y-intercept which equals to 3 over 2. So the equation in slope-intercept form will be y equals to negative 1 over 2x plus 3 over 2. In this problem, we need to write the equation in point-slope and slope-intercept form. Number 1. We need to find the slope. As we know that the slope is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now that's the first point, x1, y1, x2, y2. By using substitution. So negative 3 minus 0 over 6 minus 3. The answer now will be equals to negative 3 over 3, which equals to negative 1. And that will be the slope. After that, we can use one of the 2 points to write the equation. You can use the first point or the second point. I will choose the second point. So y minus y1 equals to m multiplied by x minus x1. If you choose the first point, you will find the same answer. Now, instead of y1, we will just replace it with negative 3. Y minus negative 3, it will be plus 3. The slope is equal to negative 1. Just replace m with negative 1. And x is equal to positive 6 because we choose the second point. So it will be x minus 6. So the equation in point slope form will be equals to y plus 3 equals negative 1 multiplied by x minus 6. If you choose the first point, you will find that the same answer. Now we need to write the equation in slope-intercept form. As we said before, the slope-intercept form defined by y equals to mx plus b. So mx plus b. As we know, the slope is equal to negative 1. So it will be negative 1x. Now we need to find b. We can find b by using the formula b equals to y minus mx. Now by using b, y which equal to negative 3 minus m which equals to negative 1 multiplied by 6. Then it will be equal. Negative 1 multiplied by 6 equal to negative 6. Negative 3 minus negative 6 will be equal to 3. So the equation now will be equals y minus mx minus x plus b which equal to 3. So the equation will be y equals to negative x plus 3. In this question, we need to write the equation of a line which is passing through the point negative 1 and 2, 5 and negative 10. Number 1, we need to find the slope. The slope will be equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it will be negative 10 minus 2 over 5 minus negative 1 which equals to plus 1. Negative 10 minus 2 equals to negative 12. 5 plus 1 equal to 6. By simplifying, the answer will be equal to negative 2. Once we have a fraction, you need to write the answer in the simplest form. Now the first form in our question, which is point slope form. The point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals to m multiplied by x minus x1. As we said, we can choose one of the 2 points. So I will choose the first point for this question. y1 which equals 2. So just replacing 2. M is equals to negative 2. Just put negative 2 outside. x1 which equals to negative 1. So minus negative 1 will be plus 1. And that will be the point slope form. As we said before, to find the slope-intercept form, we need to find b. b which equals y minus mx. y is equals to. So just replacing y with 2. m which equals to negative 2. x is equals to negative 1. So now by solving to find the value of b. Negative 2 times negative 1 equals 2. 2 minus 2, the answer will be equal 0. So now we need to write the equation. To write the equation will be y equals mx plus b. And that's the second required. And instead of m, we just replace it with negative 2. And instead of b, we just replace it with 0. So the equation will be y equal negative 2x. And that's how can we write the equation if the given is 2 points. In this question, we need to write each equation in a standard form. The standard form defined by ax plus by is equal to c. A is more than or equal to 0. A, b, and c must be integer, and there is no common factor between them. So now we can use distributive property. So y minus 4 is equals negative 3 multiplied by x, which is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 3 equals to positive 9. Now we need to write x, y on one side and the numbers on the other side. Just look at x. If x is negative, we just need it to be positive. So we'll shift x to the other side by adding 3x. But if x is positive, we will shift y. Now it will be equals to 3x plus, because y is positive, will be. That's negative 4, so we'll add 4 to the other side. If you move x in the left hand side, just move the number on the right hand side. Now 9 plus 4 is equal to 13. So the answer will be 3x plus y equal to 13. And that's how can we write the equation in standard form. In this question, we need to write in standard form. Number 1, we just use distributive property to find the form as ax plus by equals c. As we said before, a must be more than or equal 0. A, b, and c are integer, and the highest common factor between them is equal to 1. So use the distributive property. So y plus 9 is equals 2 times x is equal to 2x. 2 times 5 is equals 10. Now x is positive. So to solve it, just move y to the right hand side by subtracting y. The main point that we need x to be positive. Once you move y to the right, we will move the number to the left. 10 is positive, so I will just subtract 10. Now rewrite the question. So 2x minus y is equals 9 minus 10 is equals to negative 1. And that will be the equation in standard form. In this problem, we need to write the equation of the graphed line in point-slope form. As we said, the point-slope form defined by y minus y1 equals to m multiplied by x minus x1. So the main point that we have a slope and we have a point. The slope now will be equal. Just by choosing well-known points. Suppose that I will choose the first point here and that's the second point. You will find that the line is going down. If you just write the word slope, you will find that you are going down. So the slope is negative. Now connect between the 2 points to draw the right angle triangle. You will find that the rise is 5 units and the run is 2 units. So the slope which is defined by rise over run. So it will be 5 over 2. Now we need to find the point. You can choose any point on the line. Suppose that I have this point will be equals to negative 2 and 3. So the equation now will be equal. Just by using substitution. So y minus y1 which is 3 equals m which is negative 5 over 2 multiplied by x minus x1 which is negative 2 minus negative 2 which is plus 2. So the equation will be y minus 3 equals negative 5 over 2 multiplied by x plus 2. You will find the same in this question. We need to write the equation of the graphed line in point-slope form. As we said, the point-slope form defined by y minus y1 equals to m multiplied by x minus x1. So we need to find the slope. By choosing any two well-known points, now we have 2 points. Then draw the right angle triangle which is connected between the 2 points. You will find that the slope here is possible because the line is going up. Once you write the word slope, you will find that you are going up. Now the slope defined by rise over run. Rise we are going 3 units up. And run we are going 5 units to the right. So the slope will be equal to 3 over 5. We can choose any point belonging to the line. Suppose that I would choose this point which is defined by 0 and 3. Now we have a point which equals to 0 and 3. By using the equation now, so y minus 3 equals to 3 over 5 multiplied by x minus 0. X minus 0 is equal to x. So the equation will be y minus 3 equals 3 over 5x. And that's how can we write the equation in point-slope form. In this problem, we have a relation between the number of sessions and the cost. We need to write the equation in point-slope form that relate the cost with the number of sessions. As we said before, the point-slope form will be equals to y minus y1 equals to m multiplied by x minus x1. So we need to find the slope. We set the slope which is the change of y over the change of x. For the change of x, we just add 5. 290 minus 165, you will find that the answer will be positive 125. So we can find the slope by using the change of y over the change of x or by using y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You will find the same answer. The change of y which is 125 and the change of x which is equal to 5. By dividing, you will find that the answer will be equal to 25. Now we need to find the point. We can choose one of the 2 points here, which is 5 and 165. So the equation now would be y minus 165 is equal to 25 multiplied by x minus 5. And that's how can we write the equation in a point-slope form. So the equation in the point-slope form will be y minus 165 equals to 25 times x minus 5. In this question, we have a relation between the number of people and the cost of the party. If we have 20 people, the cost now will be 290. 45 people will be equals to 590. We need to write the equation in point-slope form, which relate the cost and the number of people. As we said, the cost of 20 people is equals to 290. And the cost of 45 people now will be equals to 590. So to write the equation, we need to find the slope. For any linear equation, the main point that we need to find the slope. The slope will be equals to y2 minus y1, which is 590, minus 290, divided by 45 minus 20. By subtract, you will find that the answer will be 300 over 25. 300 over 25, you will find that the answer will be equals to 12. Now we need to write the equation. To find the equation in a point-slope form, just we can choose one of the 2 points. Suppose that I will choose the first point. So y minus y1. y1, which is 290, equals to m, which is 12, multiplied by x minus x1, which is 12. So the equation in a point-slope form will be y minus 290 equals to 12 multiplied by x minus 20. And that's how can we write the equation in a point-slope form.